in my 30s, early 30s, I had a dream that I went to see my dad. I woke up and I was very angry that God allowed me to dream such a dream. And I woke and I said, God, why did you let me have a dream like this after all these years? And I wound up repenting to God how I addressed the issue to him, because it wasn't really right how I responded to it. But what it caused me to do was to think about my dad. That day at work, for the first time since I was a very small child, I felt a love for my father. And the thought came to my mind to go see him. And I said, no, God. I said, this is just too hard. And what took place over the next 3 years is I kept having dreams that I went to see my dad. And I hated having these dreams. And I talked to people at work about it. I worked for the Church of God in Cleveland. I talked to people at Publishing House about it. And they felt like God was dealing with me to go see my dad. And I kept wrestling with it, thinking that, you know, maybe it's not the will of God, it's just something I thought up or something. But the dreams would not go away. And I kept, what these dreams caused me to do is to deal with the issue of forgiveness concerning my dad. I came to the conclusion that if I did not forgive my dad, then God could not forgive me. And was I going to let something that robbed my childhood rob my future in God also? I said, no way, God. After the final dream, I woke up in '96 and wrote my dad, telling him I wanted to come and see him. My dad wrote me back saying he wanted to see me too. So on May the 4th, 1996, 23 years and 2 days after the death of my mother, I walked into Michigan State Prison in Jackson, Michigan to see my dad. I want you to know, my dad's a little fella. He's about 5 foot something, and as he came out, the guard pointed his finger at me so my dad would know me, because there was quite a few years transpired since I saw my father last. So as my dad came to me, I put my arms up and I welcomed him back in my life, and I let him know that I love him and forgive him. And for a little while, it was as if time stood still. The Bible says all things work together for good to them that love the Lord. I share my testimony at Teen Challenge in different places that the Lord opens up the door for. And to me, it's a way of putting it back on the devil for doing what he's done to my family, to let him know that God brought me through this. And I know he can bring you through whatever you're going through, because I feel like my life is gravy compared to other people. I feel like, you know, that I've had some good points in my life. I've had Christian grandparents, and I had a godly mother, and so I've got a lot that I'm thankful for.